So at the end of the zero, at the end of a number, for example, if I have 37030, it doesn't have any decimal point. Okay, this is not significant. This 0 is significant between two non-zero digits, but this 0 is not significant because here the decimal point was not there. If I keep a decimal point, for example 3703.0, this is a significant because I kept after decimal point, correct? So if I kept, wait, here if I wrote here 2, okay, so here the 0 is after a decimal point, okay. And also if I in this number these three zeros are significant or not? 0.00007. So these three zeros, anyway this 0 was not significant, but these zeros are initial zeros but not significant. Okay, these four zeros are initial, not significant. If I keep here 0, is this significant or not? This was ending 0, no? At the end of a 0, it do not contain a decimal point, it's never significant, but it contains a decimal point, always significant. See here I wrote after decimal point, this 0 is after decimal point, significant. So if to get a clear clarification, you can see my previous short video which is based on examples of significant figures. I gave so many examples based on this. Okay, you can see that whether you can find like which 0 is significant and which is not, correct? So this is the mind map. Okay, at the front of the number, between the number, and at the end of the number, non-zero digits are always significant. Okay, so if the decimal point contains, it was significant. If the decimal point do not contain, okay, if the decimal point do not contain, never significant. If the decimal point is contains, it is a significant, and between non-zero digits always significant, and in front of number never significant. So larger the significant figure, greater is the accuracy. There is a difference between accuracy and precision. I will say in the next short video. Okay, now significant figures does not change if the measure of a physical quantity change. For example, see if I wrote here meter, if I wrote here I wrote centimeter, here I wrote millimeter. Okay, the significant figures doesn't change because this 2.50 has three significant figures. This 0 is after the decimal point, no, it was significant, 2.50. This 2.50 also has three significant. 2.50 has significant. Only I change the units, meter to centimeter, 10 square centimeter, 1 meter is equal to, and millimeter, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. So it will become 10 cube millimeter. So if the units changes, but the number of significant figures doesn't change. Okay, this is the mind map.